Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Knights of the Old Republic. We've got a level up to do. What do I get? I get skills, powers, cool. Skills, probably want to throw another into repair. Although at this point, like, I feel like we're a little lacking in persuade, but I feel like we could persuade anything we needed to. If our repair is at 13... when we take a 20, you know, we're gonna get another skill point next level. I think we can do the next repair for HK, and I think with one of the force powers that we currently have, we could in fact possibly finish it. So I'm gonna throw another one into persuade real quick. Powers. The one I'm thinking about is Valor, yeah. So force Valor increases physical attributes and saving throws. This one increases physical attributes and saving throws. Does the third level do it? No. Is there one that increases mental attributes? I thought there was one that increased mental attributes as well. I could be wrong. Plus 2 bonus to defense and all saving throws. That one's not bad, but frankly, not all that interesting. I still have the lightsaber throw that I have not used. These are working real good for me. Stasis field. Yeah, I feel like stasis field is necessary at this point. Restricted by armor? Fuck, really? But it's so good. Yeah, we're getting it. Damn it. I don't like it, but I'll take it. You're getting auto leveled up because I don't care. You're getting auto leveled up because I frankly won't ever use you. Curiously, if we go here, I could show off Baka's blade. Because we now have it. Baka's ceremonial blade. A vast improvement of damage. And it's upgradable as well. 4 to 14 physical damage. Is this better than my goddamn lightsaber? No way. But I believe it's meant to be used one, like, not dual wielded. 12 to 22. Whereas the lightsaber is 9 to 23. Oh my god. It is better. Are you kidding me? It's just straight up better. And its critical range is 19 to 20. Oh, it's the same thing as this. There's a lot about this that makes me angry. I'll have to think about that because very clearly, like, that's good. Also, I'm taking all of this off of Zalbar because we will never use Zalbar again. I'm so sorry, Zalbar. But frankly, you're just not that useful for the rest of the game. And mission, we will still take mission for a couple of things, so it's not the end of the world if we leave some stuff on her. Okay. So I believe we had some dialogue that we needed to talk to you about. Welcome back, Sojin. Much has happened, but a spare moment. Our fight against the slavers will be a long one. Greetings, Father. It's good to see you again. I want to ask about the reward you gave. Yes, Baka's sword. It promises a great future for my people in my son's hands. Oh, you can ask for more money. Nothing. Let's go back to my other questions. I saw a strange computer in the Shadowlands. Yes, I remember seeing it during my exile. It wouldn't do much for me. I imagine it's some Zerka cast-off. It was older than the forest. It created the trees. You are saying nonsense. I'm not sure why you have made this jest, but I would ask that you stop. These are difficult times. I don't want you threatening our traditions while I'm trying to unite my people under them. I will investigate your claims at a more appropriate time. Until then, don't speak of this again. Interesting. I encountered some Mandalorian hunters in the Shadowlands. I'm surprised that such a thing escaped my attention. Was their camouflage so great, or was I simply too struck by grief to see anything? If more are encountered, we will deal with them in short order. My people will never be weak again. Okay. Oh, that's all we can talk about. Goodbye, Father. Farewell to you. I thank you again. Really, nothing for mission. I guess it's just like during the regular mission that you'll get dialogue, but alright. It's, or maybe like the big dialogue is when you first arrive here. It's not a big deal, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so I believe I want to go around here? Anything in there? Nope, nothing, okay, nothing to steal. Whatever. So we want to go...
Hey,
oh, there we go.
We gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy?
They didn't. I wasn't their guest, Mission. I was a prisoner. I don't think they cared much what happened to me.
Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger.
I did manage to take a chunk out of the guards that wandered too close to my cage. It tasted awful, so I spit it out.
Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers.
Wookiees do not brush their teeth, Mission. It just isn't done. What humiliation will you use on me next? A comb?
Okay, relax. No toothbrush. Sheesh. Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time.
I'll take care of it as soon as I can, Mission. For now, let's stay focused on the task at hand. Okay. Well, that's some dialogue that I didn't expect to get. Alright. So I believe we're coming in... Here we go. So if I talk to you, we should be able to turn in another quest. Greetings again, Outsider. Please, if you have business here, make it brief. Do you know who owns this bolt casing? Let's see if the family insignia is there. Yes, there it is. This belongs to Jarek. Or, how did you get it? I found Jarek's boat casing on Roar's corpse. Oh, tell me something. What's the penalty for murder? Determined on the circumstances. We rarely have such crimes here. Wookiee honor does not allow it. When we have a murder, the punishment is usually death. There is rarely any justification that would dictate otherwise. Well, I found the bolt casing on his corpse. Oh my, that is very distressing. It seems to suggest that Jarek helped in Roar's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, Outsider. I must address this. I will have Jarek brought here. And I hope you can explain this. I really do. Jarek, you know why you've been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I ask you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. Warozor must... Warwill be here? Warwill has a bond with Roar. He's the closest to family that can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarek, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your possessions. Do you want that? Wait. If he's executed, I get paid? That's the law. You discovered the crime, and therefore we're also affected by it. You are also a victim. It's painful to know that another Wookiee could do wrong, so the accuser is repaid, as is the victim's family. This will be the first time an outsider has received such reparation. I hope it is the last. Jarek, you won't say anything to your own defense? I killed Roar. I'll accept whatever punishment is given. It is better if only my honor is attainted. You did do it? Why? Roar was good and honorable. Why did you kill him? You only need to know that I did it. The reason is unimportant. Warwill, I'm sorry. Is there no alternative to death as punishment? If there were circumstances that led to the attack, perhaps we could consider another punishment. It all depends on what was behind it. My left-it won't let me speak for you, Surgeon, but you know Jarek had justification. Will you tell them? Ooh, this is a failure of honor. It is very serious. Were there any mitigating factors we need to be aware of? We've already... Jarek, I won't let you do this. Roar was dealing with slavers. What are you talking about? Liar? Please, don't tell them anything. Roar was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let Warwill and the others have their hero. No, I won't let this happen. Explain yourself, outsider. If you have information that will affect the trial, I must know it. Don't listen to these outsiders' lies, please. Warwill, don't listen. War dealt with Slaters. The data pad I found on his corpse proves it. But no, that can't be, Jarek. It can't be. Oh, shoot. I couldn't let him betray you, betray everyone. Outsiders are enough of a threat by themselves. We don't need traitors of our own. See how this Wookiee truly understands honor? Do you see how important we consider these things, Shojin? Well, as holder of the laws, I declare Jarek innocent. I will see to your release. Well, I must say that you are the first outsider that I've been glad to know. You have surprised me. Perhaps some of you are capable of honor after all. You are deserving of your reward. My reward? What reward? Did I not explain? As the person that discovered the crime, you were also affected by it. You would be given a portion of Jarek's possessions, but he was innocent. Roar, however, was not. Roar was wealthy. His family was taken by slavers, leaving him everything. You get 1/3 of this. Roar receives the rest, if he wishes. He is still upset, but he is young. He will recover. Oh, okay. Can I ask you if anything's happening now? Nothing that you can help with. Roar's crimes causing a bit of a stir, but it will pass in time. Some of us will be disappointed in him, but we have other enemies to worry about. Goodbye. Goodbye, Baka guide you. And we get 1,800 credits. Not bad. I realize I haven't been checking on something in between planets. That's okay. I think it's fine and it'll catch up with us. But I do believe we need to make a trip to Yevon Station soon. Okay. I think the only other quest to turn in here is the one on the walkway. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's the only one left. I guess the real question becomes, did everything respawn? It'd be really annoying if it did. The Wookiee guard, Freyr has returned because of you, outsider. You are one of the few outsiders who will allowed to remain among us in the village. Okay, cool, thanks. Not like you weren't a dick before. Okay. Have the enemies respawned? I feel like they haven't. And I can just go? Yeah, I would have seen stuff by now.
Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy.
Scruffy, what are you talking about? I hope you aren't suggesting I take a bath. Well, he's angry about that.
No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
You're making this up. I groom every day. My hair is not tangled, and it's not growing gray. She's got a point, Albar. You could use a good makeover.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
You don't trim a Wookiee, you don't color a Wookiee, and you certainly don't dress a Wookiee.
I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge.
No, leave me alone.
Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
Okay, then. I think he's more than happy to stay naked and scruffy, to be honest. I mean, he is a Wookiee after all. Okay. It might have been faster to return to the ship, to be honest, but it's not the end of the world. I am genuinely curious if any... Wait. No, we will run into something, won't we? Ooh. Somebody always comes after us when we go back to the ship. Is that something? That looks like something. Oh no, that's we've seen that before. That's the broken one. Wait, did I miss something? No? Okay, that was weird. Okay, cool. That just means that we're back at the base. And nothing on this corpse? Cool. Okay, Zerka landing port. There might be something at the Zerka landing port now that I think about it. In fact, they might not like me very much. Journal entry added, items lost. What did I lose? What the Sith War became... Why is this the last... What did I lose? I'm so confused. Oh. Yeah. The Wookiees are rebelling. I guess we gotta sort of deal with that. I don't suppose we could change our party before we get into... Oh, yeah, we can. Look at that. All right. Fine. You know what? Zalbar deserves to stay with us and kill these assholes. Mission, you desperately need some better armor, though. That gives you 22. Which gives you 28. Wow. That's impressive. Alright, Republic Mart armor it is. I think everything else is fine. Bendix Blaster, 5 to 10 plus 18. Is there anything better than that for you? I don't think I have any other blasters that are, like, amazing for you. Actually, this blaster is just better than most. What about Karth's blaster? Yeah, it seems like the other blasters are just better now. Alright, well, you'll get that. And as much as I hate this, you're gonna get Baka's blade for now. Can't believe that your goddamn thing is better than all of my weaponry. Makes me really angry, actually. Sure, Bregic's gloves. Response package. And Verpain. Why not? Okay. That'll be good for now.
What?
Let's kill some Zerka Corp assholes. Oh, I just got rid of stasis field for myself. That's a problem. Because I can't use it now because I'm wearing armor. Alright, well, my current armor is 25. The best robe I have is the Dark Jedi robes? No, Jedi Knight robes. This is actually really annoying. At least I'll be able to use stasis field now. Are there bad guys in here? No? No bad guy? Okay. Oh no, don't you dare stick me in the corner. And I've already cleaned these up. Oh no, wait. Was I not able to finish this quest because of these people? Oh. Wait. Is that what the item removed was? The quest? Did it remove the quest? Oh no. Well, that means I've got to reload a different save. That's really annoying. Like beyond anything else. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go through this area. We're gonna see like all the Zerka stuff. And then... Oh, there's not even anything left here to worry about. There's just Wookiee guards now. Okay. So... Yeah, I'm gonna get back to this point. I'm gonna go through everything over again. That's really annoying. But I'm gonna record us doing everything to get back to this point because... Well, I kind of need to. So, damn. But I'll record us doing that other quest and turning it in, and then we'll come right back to this point. So I'll see you guys then. Oh boy. Okay, so here we are back like an episode or so. Let's let this dude know that he's been had.
I think you better talk to Eli directly.
Oh, whatever.
Hello again. What can I do for you, most valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
You hurt me, Madden. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me.
I found this droid head. Can I ask you about it?
Droid head? On Kashyyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
It recorded an ambush. Someone yells Eli's name.
Eli, you snake. You said my crew jacked the ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Kill him, Madden. You know he deserves it. Unfortunately, we're light side. Don't act rashly, Madden. Eli is through. Violence won't help.
Now keep your head, Madden. It was just business.
Okay. We got light side points, and we got experience.
That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith?
He won't last long hiding in the Shadowlands.
Well, I could have shot out his legs and let him crawl around for a while, but I consider this far more merciful.
I suppose that closes his little outpost here.
I suppose it does. But maybe I should keep it up for a while on my own. I've no ship at the moment anyway. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss. Eventually I'll buy my way off this rock.
And you won't owe anyone a single credit. Good luck.
That's the idea. Actually, I should toss you a few credits for helping me out. Take them. Maybe even spend them here. Safe flying to you. Hope to see you again.
And we got some credits, and we finished that quest. That's what we missed. I'll record if anything else pops up that we missed, but I don't think so. I don't think we even find Eli on the forest floor. That's just it. Alright, I'll get back to the place where we were just a little bit ago. Damn, all that for 3 minutes. Oh boy. Okay, we're back here. I am wearing the Dark Jedi Knight robes, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. We're going to go to the Ebenhawk. And time to talk to a whole bunch of characters. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go back to Tatooine. We also should visit Yavin 4, but I might do that in the next episode, because I don't think we're gonna have enough time. But it all depends on how much conversation I actually get to have with everybody. So first up is mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Ooh, there's a lot to talk about.
Sorry.
No more security specs. Okay.
Hey there.
Let's see what she knows about the planet.
Well, I know Zalbar's from Kashyyyk, but he never liked to talk about it. He wouldn't even tell me why he left. I don't think the Wookiees like outsiders much. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, I want to talk to you about your brother.
Maybe if we get these tat glands for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light.
Oh, okay. So nothing updated from her. I mean, we're almost finished her personal quest, so that makes sense. We're definitely going to get some from you. I'm curious, can I... Okay, I'm going to force Valor myself.
Statement. HK...
And, I'd like to try restoring some of your memory.
If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request.
Alright, let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. You are already familiar with accessing my central control cluster, correct? Now you will need to... And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success.
Ooh.
Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have accessed information on my owner prior to the Senator, Master. Most unexpected.
Ooh, what now?
Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the Senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Slaheron.
What? So you were a gangster's assassin droid?
Statement. So it appears, Master. A rather suitable occupation, would you not agree? My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Slaheron. I helped him with this reputation greatly. Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags. These contracts made Bochaba very wealthy.
You seem very proud about the carnage.
Answer. That is correct, Master. I do enjoy my work, though my past owners have enjoyed utilizing my functions far more. Strictly speaking, one meatbag is the same as another. Anything I do is in support of my master. It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated. Statement. I was not even present when my old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however.
So another master is gone because of you.
Observation. Indeed. Perhaps it is better that my assassination function is inoperable, Master. Yes?
No doubt.
I am like a veritable fable, warning against the karma caused by murdering others. A morality tale, if you will. What utter irony. At any rate, I quickly shut down upon my master's death. The rival Hutt claimed me along with my master's other possessions. Observation. If that Hutt had only known my true function, he surely would not have sold me to a senator he bribed regularly.
You would have preferred to stay on Slaheron?
Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less, so I do not miss it.
Oh god. You would have been found out eventually.
Observation. No doubt, Master. It would have been a glorious battle to end my existence with. I would prefer that to rusting on a junk heap.
I should dismantle you.
Supplication. Please, Master, have I not pleased you? I cannot control the acts I have performed. Perhaps that is why memory is erased. At any rate, I act only as you instruct me, even if that means being non-violent.
How very self-sacrificing of you.
Affirmation. HK-47 exists only to serve, Master.
Do you remember anything else?
Answer. Negative, Master. There is still more memory that can be restored, however, if you wish to try. As well, I believe I can restore several programs the Hutt installed to improve my performance. Yes, they are now active, contemplative. I wonder how many more dead masters I might have out there. A droid can live for a long time, you know.
Oh, God. So he regenerates 1 vitality point every 6 seconds, in addition to his other abilities. That's pretty cool. He gets a permanent health regen. Now, I'm curious. Can we actually just fully repair him now? Repair. Total rank is at 14. Take 20, it would be 24. Force Valor. Increases attribute by 2 points, so that brings it up to 15. And then I've got the interface visor, which, oh, that doesn't increase repair. I don't think any of these increase repair. There is something that actually does increase repair, and we can pick it up. It increases it by 3. I think as it stands, I cannot do it. Although I am deathly curious. Save game. What happens when we do fail? I don't think I've ever done this wrong.
Statement.
I'd like to try restoring some of your memory.
Request.
Let's get started. I'm curious what happens when you fail.
Close the last panel. I am afraid the operation did not succeed, Master, though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere.
Okay. I wanted to try again.
Statement. As you wish, Master. You are already familiar with
Oh, you could just straight up do it again?
No. What are you doing, Master? That is my motor core. Stop! Ah! Supplication.
All right, we'll do this later. So yeah, you can do it again later on. I think if you keep doing it, you can like lose the ability to fix them up completely, but I don't think that's for a while. I believe, yeah, we could put an upgrade into Baka's blade, and actually, mission, no one's going to use your Vibro blade, let's be honest. I'd rather get Baka's blade fully upgraded. There we go. That's a proper weapon right there. Also, out of sheer curiosity, we got new... No? Kalinord's battle armor? Is that the one? Oh yeah, we can install both of these into this. So that's there. I think everything else is fine as it is. Bendex blaster. Karth, so we could put a hair trigger on that. Actually, interestingly enough, that I'm gonna leave alone. Bendex blaster, we're gonna take these. And Ordo's blaster, because we're gonna be using you for... Oh, wait, actually, you know what? Actually, I guess I'll just leave these here because it's better with them. And as far as the lightsabers go, dear lord, we have way too many lightsabers. Does Juhani not have a lightsaber? I mean, we'll have to give her one eventually, but okay. So that's everybody for the moment. Let's talk to Canderous again.
Yeah, what do you want?
Really? Nothing else?
Your choice.
Okay, Canderous might be ready for the next part. That's good. Bunch of Giska. We will be getting rid of them soon, so that's kind of nice. Now, can we talk to Zalbar about his past? Wonder if you could help me with a problem. Interesting. Have you anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? You have seen more than I would have allowed, and taught me things too, and I am grateful for that. It will be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Why did you request to take Baka's sword? I'm not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think when I've learned enough, I'll bring it to Kashyyyk. What happens then, we'll see. I'm sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk longer. You and I have important things to do, and I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcomed back. Aww. I wish you well. Let's get going. I will follow. Anything else, Chewbacca? Our Chewbacca? Anything more to say about yourself? Oh, yeah, I guess that's it. Because we're done his personal quest as well, so we're done talking to him, like, totally.
Yes.
Is something wrong?
I was remembering Taris.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Juhani. Or no, what about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
How did you survive? And those rat ghouls.
There was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
No one would help you?
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
One of the Jedi you met?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Fled? Fled from where?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
Interesting. More information about Juhani.
How may I...
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me about your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Please do. There were no Cathar on Taris that I saw.
No, there were not. Having fled the birth world of my species, my parents flew as far and wide as they could. And so I was raised alone, knowing of my birthplace only the few stories my parents could tell, and seeing no other member of my species at all.
There were no other members of your species on Taris? Why were there?
It all comes back to wars and fighting. The curse of your race, it seems. In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the world where your species comes from?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
The Mandalorians fought dirty.
They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help you?
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
What about your family?
My parents carried me as a baby with them, and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able, and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did your family cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
How did he die?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Oof. Well, we're gonna make you talk. Wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would...
Are you doing alright?
I have been doing well, I suppose. As well as I can. But I am more interested in you right now. Do not mistake me. It is just that, even though we have traveled together for a while, it seems I know next to nothing about you personally.
What did you want to know?
We have been traveling together since Dantooine, but I know nothing of you before that. Would you humor me and tell me a little bit about yourself?
It's not a very interesting story.
Humility. Please, if you would, indulge me. Your job, your childhood, your life. I am sorry if I am making you uncomfortable. I will fully understand if you choose not to answer.
No, it's alright.
I greatly appreciate your taking the time to talk to me. How did you come to be on Dantooine? Besides the obvious, of course.
I was in the Republic fleet that was destroyed over Terrace.
Taris. It always seems to come back to Taris for me. I am sorry. I get distracted. What did you do before that?
I was a specialist with the Republic fleet.
A life in the army. Not my career of choice, though. We Cathar cannot seem to adjust to regimented organizations like the military. But I have heard that it appeals to males of your species. Fighting, defending. That is what we as Jedi seem to be called upon to do. Perhaps we are not as unalike as I had previously thought. But again, I seem to be wasting your time with my carrying on. I apologize.
Okay then.
I have been...
Oh, sorry. Then thinking of how far I had fallen and how you exemplify the code of the Jedi, I find myself ashamed. You shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
But I have so little to show when I compare myself to you. And that makes my shame even worse. That I had so easily fallen to the dark side. That I could convince myself that by injuring my master, I became a great force of evil in the galaxy. For my pride, my hubris, for the inner rage that all of my species feels. Sometimes I wish that I had not been born this way.
You have nothing to be ashamed of.
I am sorry. I start to talk, thinking about how you stay strong to the path of virtue and justice, and I find myself whining again about my own inadequacies. The Council would be proud to see that you had learned your lessons so well.
Okay then.
How may I be of assistance?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
God, you have so much dialogue. Oh, never mind.
Of course.
Okay. All of Juhani's dialogue is done for now. I'm sure she'll have more to talk to us about. Oh god, Jolie's here somewhere too. That's right, we can talk to Jolie. He's in the med bay, I believe. Funny enough, his quest can activate immediately. You don't actually need to talk to him, but I figure it's better to talk to him. Wait, where the heck is he? Like all the way down here? Is he not here? Where does Jolie go? Jolie, 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 Jolie. No, but really though, where the heck does this dude stay? What? Huh? There's like no other spaces on the ship. Right? There's none here. Oh wait, he's like down here? Engine room? Not the engine room. Oh, okay. He is in the med bay. It's just over here.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Oh, he can make healing kits.
I suppose I could whip up something, you know, a few herbs and such. Do know that the best alternative is not to get hurt, right? Well, not to say that you go leaping into the path of blaster fire or anything, but I know how you young people get. Here, take it.
Ooh, he gives healing kits.
Got something.
Can I get a bunch of them from you?
Ask me.
Oh.
Got something.
Nope, I'm full on that. Have you seen all these Giska we have on board?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Rambo. What are you saying?
Okay. He just totally shrugs us off on that one. Alright, Bastila. Let's talk.
Can I help?
When we talked last time, you said you needed to think. So...
You've been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
Yes, I think so.
With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
What are you trying to say exactly?
Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Are you interested in me or my ability to use the Force?
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malik must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
If you have something to say, just say it.
I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me.
Oh.
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
So you could come on to her a little bit or ask questions. I feel like let's lean into it. And I feel more alive when I'm with
I
you.
realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
You're rationalizing, Bastila. You're scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malik has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you?
I'm gonna stop Malik, Bastila, but I want to do it with you at my side.
You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
You don't always have to be strong, Bastila. Given just this once.
I can't. Malik will...
Ooh. Shut up and kiss me, you babbling fool. Or, I love you, Bastila, and I know you love me. Like, alright, we'll go with the first one. The very 1950s line, because I feel like the writers were feeling that.
Oh my.
And we get a fade to black.
I've done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
It didn't feel wrong to me.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No. I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Well, that'll complicate things for sure. Honestly, I hate the whole Jedi code thing. You're not allowed to use your emotions. Like, Grey Jedi had it right. You can absolutely use your emotions, but just balance it with, doing good and everything.
How can I help?
I want to talk to you about what happened between us in front of Garth.
We've already been over this. It was a moment of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions. But my emotions are firmly in check once more. We need to stay focused on stopping Darth Malak, and I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until our mission is over, we need to act with discretion. We shouldn't speak of this anymore. Not until Malak is defeated.
How can I help?
Okay, I think that's the end of her, entirety of the line until other events happen.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Karth, I don't think... Yeah, you're done talking about stuff too, so you're ready for your next step of the thing. Alright. We are going to go... Let's go to Dantooine first, because something specific I want to grab there. And if we go... Oh, goodness. It was not having a good time for a moment there. Something specific I want to grab, especially because what we're going to grab will help us in restoring more of HK. It's like one of the few items that exists to do this with. Oh.
Calo Nord is dead. Lord Malak, he has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
Oh. Alright. I feel like that was unnecessary.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Alright, well, he's very dangerous, obviously. We'll have to fight him eventually. But not just yet. So the only thing we're going to do on Dantooine is we're going to force the game to give me a cutscene. Possibly two, depending on how it works. And we're going to pick up a piece of equipment. We're going to try and do as much character stuff as we can in this episode. I know we're probably going to run late a little bit, but I feel like these episodes are just going to be like this. The ones in between planets. Alright, back on Dantooine. Why did you move, Bastila?
Then I
don't know, that was weird. Alright, I don't think anybody else will have any dialogue with me. Does Juhani have any more?
What?
No. And I don't think Jolie has any either.
Got something.
Oh yeah, he does. Why'd you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I forgot what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Oh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is that a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vex was his name. The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
I never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
You're making all this up.
I am not. I've no need to make things up. With my poor memory and all. You just sit still and let me finish, damn it. Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
How'd you know?
Swirling force, remember? Jedi here. Granted, I was just interpreting the signs, but we get trained in that sort of thing, more or less. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Yeah. Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too. This could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
But how can you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What, are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Okay, then. Yep. There's journal entries for Jolie as well.
Got something on...
Is there more with him? No. Okay. Okay. So let's see if I can force the game to do a couple things. First things first. Canderous Karth. Let's see if it'll give me one. Or both. I actually have no idea what it might do. Because they both might be ready for their quests. But I have no idea. Well, something's happening. That was weird.
Karth Onesi, is that you? Jordo? It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How have you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your friend here, eh? How's it going?
You're a friend of Karth's, I take it?
Sure am. We joined the militia together back on Telos. That was a lot of years ago, of course.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The family and I moved on, and I'm working for Zerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
What?
Boy? You mean Dustle?
Yes, of course. I saw him at my last stop on Korriban, though he didn't recognize me. You didn't know he was there?
No.
Uh-oh.
Jordo, Dustle's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustle anywhere. Positive. He's joined the Sith, Garth.
What do you mean he's joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban. He's a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to see you again, Karth. Hope everything works out with Dustle.
Dustle is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him.
I understand. We'll go as soon as possible.
Thank you. I just have to see him. I have to know what happened to him. All this time I thought he was... I mean, he must be a man by now.
Whew, that's gonna be rough. Auto level up Karth real quick. It didn't give me both. That being said, I don't know if I should be getting both either. Karth. Shit, should I just give you the Mandalorian battle armor? That'll put you up to 21. What are you at now? You're already at 21. My dear lord. Light battle armor. I guess you should have the Mandalorian battle armor, huh? Yeah. That fits you well. And real quick... I'd like to see what you have for sale. So, he should have... Calrison's utility belts. 3,000 credits is a lot, but it's one of the few things that'll actually pump up our repair. So... Go ahead and buy this, I guess. Yeah. I don't like it. We should really sell a whole bunch of stuff, but not sell it here. This is the only place you can buy that item, though. That's for HK. Now, let's see if I can force the game to give me some more character stuff. I don't know for sure. Let's see if Candaris's will work. Because I'm pretty sure we're at that point. I take Candaris with me. Will it do it? There we go.
Ah, so we meet again, Candaris. It has been quite a long time.
Joggy?
Do you know him, Candaris?
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althir. But I thought...
You thought I was dead, didn't you? You thought all of us that you had sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere. You broke from the battle plan and let us die for it, so that you could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy commander.
Is this true, Candaris?
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Candaris. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance.
What are you going to do?
I challenge you, Candaris. I challenge you to fight the fight you fled that day above Althir, in the dune seas of Tatooine. I will be waiting for you. I have spread the news of the challenge since I learned you had landed on this world. All the surviving Mandalorian clans know of what I do here, and that we shall meet on Tatooine to settle this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you and me alone in the dune seas of Tatooine. A final battle that can only end in death. I shall be waiting for you there, Canderous.
Okay, then. Just got Canderous' quest. We'll have plenty to talk with them about. Can I force all of the quests to get to me? Screw it, let's try it. Frankly, I think I should be able to get Juhani's and Jolie's at this point as well. Let's see if it gives me either of yours. Oh, yep. Yes, indeed.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald, I've been looking...
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Coatress?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak. Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah, I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Care to introduce your friend, Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin. Old friend from my Wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
Uh-oh.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them. I'm sure Sunray would appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
Yeah, we could check in when we're on Manan next.
I'd appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
Alright, and then we get Jolie's quest. Alright, I guess we'll speak to Jolie.
Got something on your mind, do you?
You never actually did say why you decided to come with me.
No, I never did I?
You know, are you always going to be this elusive?
Elusive? Me elusive? Obviously, you've never tried to grab a Twi'lek dancing girl after drinking too much Onderan Willick juice. At any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe you.
The hermit says he's tired of living alone in a giant forest, and you find that hard to believe. How cynical are you? How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
You could do that on your own.
So I could. Well, not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know what my destiny is?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you, but Ah, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
No, tell me what you see.
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad.
Nomi? Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
So you're coming along as some kind of observer?
Nonsense. If I ever refused to help you when you asked, how confused can one person be anyway? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war. Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Alright. I thought I was going to go through everything, but like I'm looking at the timer and we've already gone over by a lot. So in the next episode, we're going to do even more character conversation because we got to do Chuhani. We can talk more to Jolie. We can probably fix HK totally at this point. And we'll have to go to Yavin 4 and then we got to go to Tatooine. So the next episode is going to be a whole lot of character building stuff. So I'm just going to save here. There we go. And I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.